Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking with you guys about mycologist. His name is Paul Stamets. This is him right here. Mycologist is somebody who studies mushrooms, and Paul Stamets is one of the leading mycologists in the world right now. He is so knowledgeable. He has published many books. He published his first book at 20 years old and he's published many more. He's a very intelligent guy, and his research is extensive and amazing. This is him right here. This hat he actually made out of a mushroom, which is absolutely insane. He advocates for the medicinal purposes of mushrooms. A lot of the pharmaceutical companies are hesitant to include mushrooms into our health because it's very hard to profit because they're so easy to grow. But some of the information that Paul Stamets has to offer is immaculate. He has a documentary on Netflix. It's called Fantastic Fungi. He has two interviews with Joe Rogan. They're both like 2 hours long. He's published many books and he's an amazing person that has done so many research on mushrooms. So let's get into it. So I want to tell you a story that about Paul Stamets. This guy, growing up, he literally had such a bad stutter. He could not speak. Like he could speak, but he go and it would take him so long to literally get what he wanted to talk about out to the person he was talking to. So when he got a little older, somebody gave him a bag of psilocybin mushrooms. And it's perfectly fine to be hesitant and scared about the discussion of mushrooms because many people don't like are scared of kind of what they're uninformed about because mushrooms can feed you, they can kill you, and they can also send you on a spiritual journey. So there's so much that mushrooms have to offer and it's kind of unknown to a lot of people. So back to his stutter, somebody gave him a bag of psilocybin mushrooms. Um a heroic dose of mushrooms is 5 grams. He ate 9 to 10 grams of mushrooms, which is not recommended for anybody, but this is just his own personal story. So he was walking in the woods off of 9 to 10 grams of mushrooms, and he decided to climb a tree that he normally climbs. So he climbed to the top of a tree, and then all of a sudden he could see the dark clouds rolling in. The lightning storm was coming. So here he is at the tallest tree in the forest, sitting up there, clenching on for dear life. And he was having such a crazy experience that's kind of hard to explain, and he can't explain it all the way. But during the part of the trip, he's climbing onto the tree, and he's like, I'm not gonna stutter anymore. I'm not gonna stutter anymore. I'm not gonna stutter anymore. And the very next day, he's walking and there's this pretty girl in his school that's always really nice to him, and he was able to say talk to her, and ever since that day he's never stuttered. He can talk like normal. He's cured himself. And the research behind psilocybin is your brain normally normal, it doesn't have as many neural connecting connections as it does on the psilocybin mushroom. Your brain is enhanced in making more connections to enhance your body, and it's absolutely insane. Now, Paul Stamets isn't saying that everybody should go out and eat 10 grams of psilocybin mushrooms because it's not for everybody. But microdosing psilocybin mushrooms has so many health benefits and it's not talked about enough. There is so many health benefits to it. And when Paul Stamets went to publish his first book at 20 years old, he went to the bookstore and the guy working there was like, the only way that you can get this book published is if you meet this guy. And that guy hasn't seen that specific person in years. And then all of a sudden, that specific guy that he needed to see walked right through the door, and he's an older man, like in his 70s or 80s. So then all of a sudden, Paul Stamets and this guy, they take mushrooms together, and the guy can't hear, and he literally starts hearing fine without his hearing aid. But it wasn't a permanent result for him, but there's so many research behind all of the mushrooms. Paul Stamets says there's 8.5 to 10 million different species of mushrooms, so we can't discuss them all, but the health benefits of them are absolutely insane. Not just psilocybin. There's lion's mane, turkey tail. There's so many different mushrooms, and the health benefits are endless. Also, back to the psilocybin mushrooms. Um, they were doing studies on cancer patients and sick people, and it's a doctor guided psilocybin trip, and people with cancer and people with depression, anxiety, where is it? They're Oh yeah, addiction, depression, PTSD. It is effectively helping people, and people have seen crazy results. Paul Stamets says that you should mix lion's mane with psilocybin with vitamin D3 every day because it literally enhances your body, and it's also been shown to treat um preventing Alzheimer's, dementia. There's endless studies on this that he's performed, and the results have been amazing. But obviously, this isn't talked about that much in the normal life because the pharmaceutical companies would not benefit very much for profit wise. So back to the mushrooms. One of the actually the largest living organism and oldest is actually in Oregon's Malheur National Forest. Um, the underground network of psilocybin is ridiculous. It makes up 30% of the soil. Every meter of trees, it's literally what the trees are using underground to send nutrients to other trees, and the mushrooms are absolutely essential for the ecosystem survival and for humans too. They're amazing. Like, look how big this mushroom is. Like, this is the largest organism on the world, which is crazy. Yeah, and this is what a lion's mane mushroom looks like. So, obviously, you don't want to start foraging mushrooms until you are super informed and ready for that step, but that's okay. This stimulates nerves to rego and postulate, and it can even affect treatment against Alzheimer's. States damage. I mean, is a disease that affects so many people's lives. Like, people in their family get Alzheimer's, they forget who they are, and mushrooms can help people heal themselves in their brain. There's so many benefits for your brain. It activates your brain. Your neurons are growing, they're stimulated. It's amazing what these mushrooms can do. And this is what a lion's mane mushroom looks like. It's literally crazy. This is what psilocybin mushrooms look like. So, if you want to learn more about mushrooms, I really, really, I will really tell you guys to look into Paul Stamets' work. His work is amazing, and I just wanted to tell you guys about this mycologist because his work has been going on for years. He actually has a website. It's called fungi.com. fungi.com, fungi.com. He sells mushrooms on there. You can go there, you can buy. He says that he takes obviously a lot more mushrooms than just lion's mane, but these lion's mane mushroom has a very distinct taste. So sometimes people don't really like to eat it fresh. So they grind it up and then they put it in little capsules, and you can take it to get the health benefits every single day. So thank you guys for learning about a little bit about Paul Stamets. There's so much more to know about him, but this is a great introduction into mushrooms. If you guys are interested, you guys should check him out. Thank you.